to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. I do drop new content on this channel every single day. So with that being said, let's just get right into it. It is Friday, June 18th, and I want to update you guys on some things that are going on here with HCMC, Healthier Choices Management, currently sitting at 0.0012 at the time of this video. And a lot of things really going on here with HCMC. A lot of people seem to be talking about. So I just wanted to kind of make this video to talk about a few things, where I'm really at with it, and just overall give you guys an update. So if you know how I feel about HCMC, I've kind of been making videos on HCMC for over the last 4 or 5 months now. And Healthier Choices Management is one of those stocks or it's an OTC stock, but one of those stocks that, you know, really came onto the scene. A lot of people were talking about it. A lot of people were interested in it. A lot of people were buying it. I took part in it. I still am, full transparency, still am a holder of a lot of HCMC shares, full transparency. But however, a lot of people were interested in HCMC for the patent infringement lawsuit that HCMC filed against tobacco giant Philip Morris. Now, I still, right now, currently at the time of this video, still remain bullish on that outlook of the patent infringement lawsuit between HCMC and Philip Morris. I think, based on what I know, the evidence and the data and the science behind what HCMC has to present in a possible trial against Philip Morris, remains to be very strong in my eyes. But I wanted to make this video to really talk about some things in regards to the PTAB petition for inter partes review that was filed by Philip Morris. Okay, so this came out on Wednesday, 2 days ago. Sorry for just now getting to this video, but you can see here, Healthier Choices Management Corp, or HCMC, announced that Philip Morris filed a petition with the Patent Trial and Appeal Board, known as the PTAB, of the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, seeking to institute inter partes review, known as APR, proceedings to invalidate Healthier Choices Management Corp's U.S. patent number 10,561,170. The patent, so that's the patent number. It says here, if Philip Morris's IPR petition is accepted by the PTAB, the company will have 3 months to optionally file a preliminary response. Within 3 months of the company's preliminary response, or 6 months from acceptance of Philip Morris' IPR petition, the PTAB will decide whether to institute or deny the IPR proceedings. If the PTAB institutes IPR proceedings, then within 1 year of institution, the PTAB will issue a final written decision as to the validity of some or all of the claims in the patent. The company previously filed a patent infringement lawsuit against Philip Morris. Again, we all know about this. The lawsuit was brought against an IQOS infringement on the patent. The lawsuit was filed in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of Georgia and is ongoing. So the HCMC CEO did come out and make a statement on this. HCMC is currently reviewing Philip Morris's IPR petitions and intends to vigorously oppose the institution of the IPR proceedings. And if the IPR proceedings are instituted, we are now fully prepared to vigorously defend the validity of the patent. So, essentially, to make this as clear as possible, this is Philip Morris. I feel like they're in a position now where this is kind of their last resort type of thing, where they're straight up going to the PTAB, which is the Patent Trial and Appeal Board, and they're saying that the patent that HCMC has is invalid. That basically, before take away from the trial and the patent infringement lawsuit, Philip Morris is straight up saying the patent that they have is false. It's invalid, and it doesn't apply to anything that Philip Morris has. So an inter partes review, if you see here, this is straight from the USPTO, U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. This is straight from their website. An inter partes review is a trial proceeding conducted at the board to review the patentability of one or more claims in a patent only on a ground that could be raised under and only on the basis of prior art consisting of patents or printed publications. For first inventor to file patents, inter partes review process begins with a third party, a person who is not the owner of the patent, filing a petition after the later or either, which in that case is Philip Morris, 9 months after the grant of the patent or issuance of a reissuance patent. If a post-grant review is instituted, the termination of post-grant review. These deadlines do not apply to first to invent patents. The patent owner may file a preliminary response to the petition, and so on and so forth. So basically that's what's happening here. Philip Morris is going straight to the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office and pretty much just saying, no, this is not a real patent. We're not gonna take this lawsuit any further because this patent is invalid to begin with. That's basically what Philip Morris is saying here. And again, I think it's refreshing if you are, a holder of HCMC stock, to see the CEO, Jeffrey Holman, who I'm sure many of you guys are familiar with Jeff Holman, to see him come out and say that they're going to vigorously oppose these IPR proceedings, and if they are instituted, they are prepared to vigorously defend the validity of the patent. Now, we are aware, if you are fully up to date with the HCMC patent infringement lawsuit with Philip Morris, HCMC is represented by Cozen O'Connor, which is a very, very well respected and known law firm in the patent infringement law world. Definitely a very respectable and serious law firm, and one that I don't think would take on any sort of case that they didn't think they had at least a chance of winning. So again, from that standpoint, it really makes me feel like Philip Morris is like on a last resort here. Someone probably mentioned that they could do this and that they're moving forward with this. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a law expert or anything like that, but just from the outside looking in, from a spectator at this is my opinion. I think that Philip Morris kind of has to do this as far as just trying to save them from any sort of settlement or even just a lawsuit moving into discovery and a potential trial. I think Philip Morris is kind of at this, end of the road mark for this case and this trial and this lawsuit. So this is what Philip Morris kind of has to do, but it will be interesting to see what happens here with this, right? So if it's obviously false, there's nothing that, if the patent is valid, nothing that will happen. It probably will go to trial or a lawsuit or a settlement will come, like I've always been saying. But again, I think this just adds another, obstacle to that time coming. Always been a long-term hold, always been something that's going to take time, but this just adds to that. I feel like this is just another roadblock that's kind of delaying or just putting a block in the patent infringement lawsuit with Philip Morris and HCMC. And Philip Morris is doing this, and I kind of understand where they're coming from. Why not work all angles? But it will be interesting to see what happens. Definitely don't think anything will come of this as far as negatively for HCMC, but I really wanted to update you guys and break this down for you. So let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about this. Let me know if you guys are still holding HCMC strong. I know a lot of you guys have been really in the comments and just in general just saying, oh, HCMC's dead, HCMC's dead, HCMC's dead. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel about it. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, drop a like on this video, and as always, have a great day.